locals are single-handedly saving Hollywood, essentially. And
You think so?
Yeah, it's
Really?
just so much. I feel like that's where the work is right now. And as much as people want to fight it, that's actually where the money is being injected in from. All this people, all the markets from China that are actually coming in and bringing in their productions to Hollywood. And I'm selfishly benefiting from it because I'm realizing the fact that I'm able to speak Mandarin is giving me a leg up a lot, because I'm able to communicate as an AD and as a director, being able to speak Mandarin with the clients, basically. So now I'm like, oh shit, like I'm finally able to use my language.
Well, I was about to say, if you found an avenue to hustle, you gotta hustle.
Oh, I'm hustling.
You know?
I'm hustling.
We are the
Get Reelisms Podcast.
I am Madam Chase Ready.
And I am Christine Chen. And surprise, we're both filmmakers.
We get into it by sharing secrets, advice, and gossip in filmmaking.
And we even get our other filmmaking friends to share theirs too.
So please, everybody, join us for
an ode to filmmaking.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're back at it again. Episode 186. Listen, we've always had audio troubles, and this is a free podcast, ladies and gentlemen. We're trying our freaking best, okay? Welcome to another episode, 186 of the Get Reelisms Podcast. My name is Adam Chase Rennie.
And I am Christine Chen.
We're back at it. We're doing it again. We're a little tired. I'm not going to lie. I'm pretty tired. I've been up since 5, so I'm a little, how's it going for you, Christine, while I wake up?
I'm tired as well. Yay, we're united in our tiredness.
Yay. You've been working a lot. You want to talk about?
I've been lucky to be working a lot. And also, everybody, happy belated Lunar New Year.
That's right. Year of the horse.
Fire horse, apparently. I don't know why it's fire.
That's sick as heck, bro.
Yes,
I love that.
It's not just a horse, it's a fire horse.
Is there like a thunder horse?
I don't know. I don't know what makes it a fire horse.
It's awesome.
I have no clue.
Sounds like it should be in Lord of the Rings.
Horse. Yeah. I wish I was a better Asian and I could explain to you why it's a fire horse or a lightning horse or ice horse, or I don't know what makes it a fire horse, but it's a fire horse apparently. I don't know who makes up this shit, but
I was going to say you could just make it up yourself and I would believe you. It'd just be like, yeah, just in ancient Asia.
We're close to the sun now.
Yeah.
So that's why it's a fire horse.
We rode fire horse. We all rode fire. You never rode a fire horse? That's crazy.
All I know is apparently it's a year that's lucky for the ox, or anybody who's an ox, me. It's a lucky year for y'all. So yay, ox people.
Yeah.
So people were born in the 1985, like me. It's a lucky year for you guys. And it's so far proven to be true because I have been working my butt off. I have not stopped working job-wise. And I feel very grateful because this is not the case for everyone. I was complaining about being really tired from working too much. And then I was at a show where I was glad I shut my mouth before I complained again, because somebody else was like, oh, it's been really rough out there. And I'm glad I didn't say anything because I was like, ah, shit. Yeah. That's good context because not everybody is working. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's been rough out here for sure. But I don't know. You know what's funny is that like we were supposed to have I might be making shit up, but I could have sworn I saw it on Twitter, so it could be made up, that I saw that the Texas like Film Commission had like a huge tax incentive now, like a bigger, more robust tax incentive now.
I did see that,
but I have yet to see any gigs really like coming through, and I'm not the only one. All the Austin peeps are having the same thing. Even San Antonio peeps that I hang out with, that I frequent, are also getting hit too. So yeah, I don't know. It's just, we're all like scraping by. Yeah, we really are.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's
if
good
one
that
of
it's
those
not
things-
happening in your neck of the woods. That means like hopefully maybe it will get better for us, but who knows?
Ours is translating to verticals. Like, I don't know
Yeah.
if you've gotten into the vertical space or not.
I have friends in the Austin space who done verticals. I have yet to do a vertical.
Yeah. So that's how
But,
I'm
yeah.
surviving, is literally through that, is through the vertical world. So hush. But it's verticals are single-handedly saving Hollywood, essentially. And
You think so?
yeah, it's just
Really?
so much. I feel like that's where the work is right now. And as much as people want to fight it, that's actually where the money is being injected in from. All this people, all the markets from China that are
Yeah.
actually coming in and bringing in their productions to Hollywood. And I'm selfishly benefiting from it because I'm realizing the fact that I'm able to speak Mandarin is giving me a leg up a lot, because I'm able to communicate as an AD and as a director, being able to speak Mandarin with the clients, basically. So now I'm like, oh shit, like I'm finally able to use my language.
Well, I was about to
skills.
say, if you found an avenue to hustle, you got to hustle.
Oh, I'm
You
hustling.
know?
I'm hustling.
So-
I'm like, I finally have a leg up.
Exactly.
So for the first time ever, like it's so funny. I've never ever used my Mandarin skills. I was telling somebody the only time I used Mandarin when I was in Texas was because I was directing a
Yeah.
film that I wrote in Chinese. I
Right.
remember 6 words, which was that when you met me, I was making that
No,
film.
you always
Okay.
bring this up. You're like my mother.
Oh, okay.
You always it was writer's block for us. And actually we did a
No.
little, it was just a little bit before that. We did like a Kickstarter thing, like a Kickstarter
Okay.
commercial. And you showed me like how a camera works and lenses work and stuff like that.
I keep forgetting which film I was working when I was interviewing you. For some reason, I keep thinking it's 6 words.
No,
Was it The Earth Below that I was in the middle of?
you
was
were
this-
in
was
the
it the
middle of that.
sci-fi?
Yeah.
Okay, that's why I
Yeah.
keep getting confused, because Elizabeth True was involved with both films. That's
Oh,
why I keep getting confused.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
that's
you were in the
why-
middle of Earth Below when you talked for me for 3 minutes. It's a hilarious. You guys got to listen to that story. It's a hilarious story. It was like 3 minutes. I looked at my watch. It was only 3-minute meeting, and you're just like, "I got a gig. You want a gig?" So I'm like, "Yeah." What do I do? So you just help around. That's it. And then you just show up in this date, and then you just show up. Like you could have been a murderer. Like you could have been, because you're just like, show up at this address, stop asking questions. No, you didn't say that, but you were
It
like,
just things.
exactly.
You'll
So
be fine. It's gonna be great.
yeah, that's how we met. But yeah, that was, you were in the middle of doing that. So you were just like, were you did you AD that or did you direct that?
No, I directed that.
You directed
one,
it.
so-
Yeah.
Yeah, I was in the middle of The Earth Below and something else in addition. I believe I was doing 2 shorts.
Oh,
at
I
the
didn't
same
know that.
time.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and I think that is why I was like so stressed out. Yeah.
It wasn't like you were upset meeting me, by the way. You were just
No.
like, you were in a panic. Like somebody is like watching you with binoculars or something. You're
Yeah.
just like, do you want to be part of this thing? Yeah. It's, okay, great. Show up to this date. And here's the address. I gotta go.
Yeah, I think what it is was I was doing 2 shorts at the same time. So The Earth Below was one of them. And I'm trying to decide what was the other one that I was doing, because The Earth Below was what I was doing in Austin. And at the same time, I was also doing one for the film prize. So so if I remember correctly, so if The Earth Below was 2017, that means I was
Yeah.
probably doing Shakespeare on the Range on the same, it was either Shakespeare on the Range or I'll be at the same time. Or I was doing another film prize short at the same time, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so it was a lot.
And then you were
At the
going to do a
same time.
25-day shoot as a first AD. Or
Yeah.
20. Yeah, it was 25 days. Yeah.
Yeah. It was also ADing something at the same time. So it was like a lot of things at the same time all at once.
Yeah. But that's how you operate, is you bite off more than you can chew and just
pretty much, and then figure it out.
and then figure it out.
Which is what's been happening in the last few weeks. That's why nobody has seen. That's why I've had several people, including my parents, be like, "Are you okay?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's been a couple of times where I thought about reaching out to you, but I'm just like, I know you are neck deep in work. There's no way my ass bothering you is you're going to respond to my ass. I wouldn't.
Yeah, my parents. Oh man, I felt bad. I snapped at my mom because she was like, "You should like your brother's photos that she sends to you in text." And I was like, I lost it. I was like, Mom, I'm barely keeping it together right now.
I'm fighting for my life out here.
Yeah, the last thing I can do right now is like my brother's photos. I think you don't understand. I'm right now on my off days teaching 6 students on my off days.
Yeah.
And I can't figure out how to squeeze all of them in. And I'm so good at teaching that I keep getting more students.
Yeah. Yeah. So you're inundating yourself and you're worried about liking your brother's photo.
Yeah. And I can't, and I don't know how to say no. And so I keep upping my prices and they still say, okay, that no problem. And I still have to teach the students.
Shit happens. What can you do? Oh.
Yeah. And so I'm like, and then it's so funny. I said, I can't. Yeah. They're like, okay.
Mom, I got 1,000 things going on right now.
Yeah.
I can't.
Last thing I can do is like my brother's photos.
And yeah. Also, it's does he need my approval? Does he need my likes? Does he need?
Yeah. I'm like, I'm calling you right now. I'm trying my best. I've called you somehow every single week.
Your offspring is getting a hold of you. You're welcome.
Yeah. But no, it's been insane because it's been just perfect. As I don't know how many people join in on these podcasts, so I always like to give context, but as a first assistant director, a lot of your work happens prior to your set. It's a lot of prep. So that's a lot of positions, honestly. And when you're on another production, sometimes you're overlapped. And so what was happening was I would be on a production and the other production would happen immediately after I wrapped on that production. But that doesn't mean that prep wasn't happening already. So I would be prepping after I was finishing the other project every single night, basically. And then I would be getting texts while I was ADing the other project, asking me about schedules while I was trying to manage the other project.
The other projects that you're currently working on. Yeah.
I'm currently working on. So it was quite a lot. Yeah. So it's being like, I can get to this after I wrap at 7 p.m. today. Yeah. They're like, but we need to know casting. I said, I understand. I told you when I took this job and I warned you that I'm going to be on set, that the only time I can give you answers is when I wrap at 7 p.m. every single night. Yeah. But you insisted to hire me regardless. Yeah.
Yeah, man. You just need to be shittier at your job then. That's your problem. You just need to be horrible at your job. Just be like, AD, what's that?
So it's just funny. Same thing. Or I'll get these texts be like, we know today's your first day off, but do you have the schedule? Hey,
do you have 3 hours of work that you can do for us right now? Yeah.
I'm just like, fuck everyone.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Fuck everyone. I literally had that text yesterday. So you could tell it's my friend too. And I know they feel bad, but also they know that I know that work has to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It becomes a whirlwind and it's hard. Yeah.
Yeah. they're tiptoeing it around it, but they also they know that I understand that work is work and they're doing their, so I can't get mad at them either, type thing. But I took the job knowing that this is part of it, so it's not their fault. It's nobody. This is the business. Yeah, I can't complain either. So it's just like, it's a necessary evil, but still, like, we're both screaming inside. Yeah. Yeah. Also, too, because I have normie friends too that are just like, they understand like my schedule is out of control, and luckily, like I have some people in my family, like my siblings, my sisters know that I have, when I work, I'm working. And I can't really talk, but like when my mom calls or when my dad calls, they're just like, hey, I'm going to tell you about this thing that I'm going through right now for the next 45 minutes. Do you have a second? And I'm like, I'm at work right now. I'm on set right now. I can't talk to you. Are you kidding me? And they want to have a full conversation. What's that? We forgot to do. Go on Instagram. Yeah. I realized that a minute ago, and I'm like, you know what? If Christine doesn't notice, I didn't notice. I literally just noticed that. Let's try it. Oh, yeah. Really? We're already like, we'll just start it like right now. It's all good. Okay. Fair. In the middle of it. It's okay. We'll just start. I literally just noticed it too. I was like, wait a minute. Something's missing. Yeah. It's okay. All right, hold on. Let me switch to Get Reelisms. It's all good. It's fine. I was like sitting there being like, okay. What's wrong? Yeah. I'm live on Get Reelisms. Okay. It's funny though. Hey guys, listen. We may or may not have recorded 20 minutes worth of podcasts already. It's what it is, y'all. We have only done this 86 times. We've done it only 186 times, and we are doing our best here. And we may or may not have forgotten to go live. All right. We love you guys. Take care. And this is the end of the podcast. We'll see you later, guys. No, I'm kidding. That would be insane. And this is why we practice. Listen, we can only do so much, right? We have to understand that, like, the show must go on. Technical difficulties always happen. It is what it is. Like I said, free podcast, ladies and gentlemen. What do you want from us? Anyways. It's funny because I totally warned Sam. I was like, Sam, just so you know, this is like indie podcast. Yeah. Yeah. These are two of the most technologically illiterate you know what? I won't even give. Christine is more probably technologically literate than I am. Honestly, it's just like when it comes to audio and the internet and the computer. That's not it. No, it's on my goal list actually from 2025. Is like at the end of the year, I have on my goals to upgrade our podcast, whatever that means. But I want to figure out how to make it better in terms of from a technological aspect and quality. Oh wait. Avid, she's Avi, I totally talked about us. Okay. So the story about how on my off day is because is Avid. So now I have to retell the story. Okay, Avid. So I was telling the story of how I've working and how our projects have been overlapping, and that because my projects have been overlapping, I've been having to work on like a schedule on my off days and everything. And that every time I'm off, you feel bad about messaging me because it's my off day, my fucking one off day, but you still need the schedule. And I know that it's my only off day, and I know that you feel bad about asking me on my off day, but I know that you have to. So I'm not mad, but we both know that I'm sad that I can't have an off day. No days off. But I know I can't be mad at you because you're doing your job. But I'm also like, fuck my life because I haven't had an off day in like forever.
This is 100% facts, and I feel so bad. It happens, man.
And you're like,
it happens.
Please, can I have an updated schedule? And I'm like, I just want to eat. Please let just like sleep a little bit.
But I've tried to lay back the last 2 days, says Avi. What was I going to say? Yeah, but Christine, you do pile it on yourself too. You don't say no. That's the problem. You never say no.
I know, it's my own fucking fault.
God. Now that I'm in my 30s, saying no is amazing. It is. I don't say no to gigs. It's the only. I haven't said no to gigs yet. That's like a superpower. I haven't, because I still got to make. I still got to make money.
Yes, Avi says I have said no. I turned down 2 freaking gigs.
Oh really?
I have said no. I know. I am now freaking vertical queen.
Now you're just the queen of verticals.
No. Yeah, I feel like. The vertical.
Oh, you got a vertical production? Oh, let me outline it all for you. Let me just let me AD
funny?
For you.
No, what's really funny is I'm getting people sliding into my DMs from the DJ.
That's why I'm telling you, you got to be bad at your job once in a while. You got to be shitty at your job.
I have now people sliding and being like, we heard about the verticals.
We heard you know about verticals.
Yeah, I had 2 people slide into my DMs from a union that should not be doing the verticals because we're not allowed to be like, we heard, we won't say, but we would like to get into the verticals.
We too like to eat, and we need to keep the lights on. Yeah. So
we heard that you have also. I was like, you heard, have you? I have not.
I guess I never even thought about that till now, and I guess that's crazy. That's just basically now what y'all are.
Yeah, you mean Rogue's twin sister? You mean my twin sister?
Right.
Rogue.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah,
I heard she has been doing some stuff. Yeah. Okay. No.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I have people slide in and be like, we want in. Yeah, but no, people want to get in.
Yeah.
So,
also, I was in disbelief, but now that I have it explained to me, like, yeah, it makes sense. Now that it's just what people are doing to survive is just doing verticals. Yeah. And I didn't think about it. And I guess it's like even true even here with Austin. There's going to be a lot of people who are just going to be doing that, because the only thing that's keeping the lights on for me is doing PA shit.
It's the way to go. It's the way to be. And somebody actually asked me like, what makes somebody good at verticals a few days ago. And this is the way I explained to them. It's like a mixture of independent filmmaking. You have to be very good. I said the people who are good at vertical filmmaking are not the people who've done union jobs. They're actually the worst at vertical filmmaking. It's they are. It's the people who are good at independent filmmaking, who are good at not having any resources, who are multi-tools. Those are the people that excel at vertical filmmaking, because they have to be very good at problem solving, because everything goes wrong on vertical filmmaking because you have to do a lot with barely any resources. Yeah, because all rules go out the door for vertical filmmaking, and you have to be okay with that. So that's why vertical filmmaking is mind-boggling to people, and a lot of people fight against it because they're like, this is illegal, this shouldn't happen, and like it's bad against labor rights and all this stuff. Yeah.
Does it seem like they care though? We're in the business of making money. It's just what it is, dude.
Yeah, pretty much.
But if it keeps the lights on, it is what it is. Yeah. But I want to ask you something though. Do you think this is where narratives are going to go? It's just narratives are just going to be like, the format of film is never going to go away. We know this, but it's the idea of vertical filmmaking like, where does it go? Is it we're just going to have more narratives be verticals now? That's terrifying. I hate that.
I know, but I think the thing is,
I don't want to watch it on my phone. I don't want to watch it on my phone. Fuck
but
that.
that's where the trends are going, and where their money where the money goes, that's where that's where things will go.
Have you ever watched that David Lynch clip? Rest in peace, David Lynch. But have you ever seen that David Lynch clip where he talks about watching movies on a phone?
No.
He is angry as hell. There was a clip of him where somebody asked, it was like some about watching something on YouTube or whatever. And he was like, I don't believe films should ever be watched on a telephone. It just deserves a big screen every time. It's like, this dude fucking went off. And at first, because I was a lot younger then, I was like, man, what's this guy's problem with YouTube and like watching stuff on your phone? Now that I am like 1,000 hours in TikTok and countless hours on Twitter, I'm like, I want to bite my phone in half and throw it in the garbage. I hate TikTok. I hate social media in general. I know it's part of our lives and is how we get gigs, especially from Facebook. Unfortunately, that is just the matter of the fact. And unfortunately, I have to use it. But if I could wave the magic wand, I guess I am that boomer now. I guess I am just a boomer now.
Yeah, we're now into the system.
I'm trying to stay away from my phone as much as possible.
No,
it's impossible.
We're now looped in. Yeah.
No
matter what, we're all part of the system, unfortunately. Yes. Yeah. And we can't get away from it. That just wherever, that's how it always is. Wherever the money goes, that's where the support is going to be. And that's where naturally the technology is going to be, because that's where the profits are going to be made. And where the profits are going to be made, the investors are going to go there. When the investors are going to go, that's where the funding is going to be. And that's where, if the funding is going to be there, that's where you're going to get money to make your stuff.
How do you make money from that though?
Oh, easy.
Okay.
I can explain the whole system.
Please.
They gamified it. It's actually really brilliant. Do you know what Farmville is?
Yeah. Yes. Oh boy. Okay. Oh no. I don't like where this is going.
They've essentially Farmville film watching. So they get you hooked, right? On several episodes of something, and they make it super addicting, almost like a reality TV show, right? And so they like make several tiny episodes, like 1 minute, 2 minutes long. And at the end of each one, there's some sort of hook. So it's always something terrible. Somebody has an affair, somebody gets murdered,
cliffhanger,
somebody dies, some sort of hit cliffhanger. So that's why it's super, and it's ends up being very soapy because of that. And then you get so hooked on it that by the time you've watched 10 episodes of it, paying $2 to watch the next episode doesn't seem like that much anymore. Just like in Farmville, just to get to the next level, buying $5 worth of tokens to get to the next level.
They gamified it. They totally gamified it. Wow.
It's absolutely fucking
brilliant. That is brilliant.
It's brilliant.
Charge them by the episode $1-2.
Exactly. And if you do this 20, 30 times.
Oh, yeah.
You've paid more than you've bought when you were to pay up front. You see that?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I get it. I get it now. Oh, I get it. Wow.
Brilliant.
Yeah. Shit. Yeah.
It's brilliant.
And I bet you too, they're going to come out with so many. Oh, fuck. There are going to be so many apps now that are going to just be tailored just for that verticals alone.
That's how they do it. So that there's so many apps. They've created apps. Everything lives on an app. It's all exclusive apps too.
How fast do you think Netflix would jump on this shit?
Oh, they're now jumping on it right now.
I knew it. Bastards.
Yeah, so the studios are now catching on. But there's so many different drama wave, real shorts. These are all specific apps created for these things. So they're all platform based now too. Yeah. All of these are all very specific to these platforms, and that's how they're all making money, is that. But it's brilliant.
It is brilliant. Yeah, I gotta admit, it's a phenomenal business move.
Yeah, it's
It feels like staring into the void, though, but it's a brilliant business move.
Is absolutely brilliant.
Feels heartless, but it's a business move.
It's brilliant because it's just capitalizing in the human psychology.
Yeah, of shapes and colors and fast and more and everything.
Just, because people don't like committing in the beginning.
Yeah,
but if you distract them and in the moment, they're more likely to commit when they're hooked onto something. It's drugs, basically.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
The first hit is always free, just out of curiosity. And then the next one. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
Man.
That's how they do it. And then, so that's what they do. So then they cut up like literally a feature film.
Yeah.
Into 30, 40 episodes. And they have paywalls. And at each of these paywalls, they charge amounts of money for them.
So they make it 5 minutes each and then charge a couple bucks each.
Yeah. And then the paywalls all have, the first paywall is going to obviously be the most expensive one.
Right.
Because they're thinking of how many people fall off at each paywall. Right. So as long as they can hook you at that first paywall, that's where they make most of their money. All the idiots they can get at the first paywall. Yeah. So it's interesting because then you've got a whole new world of storylines as well, too. So the most ridiculous things happen at that first paywall. So
always,
it's been really fascinating because now I'm seeing like a whole trend of storytelling. That's where like the bears happen. And I'm not kidding you. That we literally had a grizzly bear happen in a script. That's when the grizzly bear
That's the hook.
Up.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's when the mom discovers her son is having an affair with her daughter, like the really weird shit.
Yeah.
Happens. The cousin is actually the son of the like weird. Yeah. This is where all the soapy crap happens. Yeah.
This shit wait, what? And then makes you want to look into it more. And then now I'm the sucker. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. This is when the long lost father has come back and discovered his daughter is actually the daughter of the other. Were switched at birth.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Just the shittiest storylines.
This is when the mafia. Oh my God. I've done 4 different mafia stories. This is when the mafia Don thinks that the other mafia Don. Yeah.
Oh my God.
This is when the violence happens. This is when,
the shootout begins. Yeah.
This is when the shootout begins. This is when that person starts beating up the other person who's actually the real mafia Don, but he doesn't know because he's dressed up as the person. Yeah.
Yeah. They do these like convoluted storylines.
Oh yeah.
But that's soap opera though. That's literally soap opera. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Yeah.
Fuck.
I know. Yeah.
It's a business move.
It's a business move.
It's a business move. That's it. Yeah, that's all I gotta say. It's just the one thing though is that like this definitely changes the attention span for people who do actually want to make movies.
Yeah,
does that make sense?
But that's the way I see it though, is that it is all a different platform. It's all a different.
It's a different medium. Yeah,
it's a different medium, and if you're creative. It's just another way of expression. It's just another way. Because I was having discussion and I was like, vertical lends itself to just another way of seeing things. There are things from a perspective wise that actually look better vertically.
Yeah.
Like looking through doorways, beautiful. If you shoot through like chandeliers and things with
that was the one thing that people who in Austin told me about was that like especially in art department, they're just like, I never knew with verticals you see
everything.
The ceiling. You
literally
see the ceiling.
Look beautiful, are great.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah. So stuff like that looks awesome now. So like you can shooting through hallways look awesome. So you can start designing shots for that purpose. And so
it'd be fun to shoot a trailer for a regular like film, but make a trailer specifically vertically.
Yeah, Avita is saying the blocking is different. You have to block it forward and backward of frame rather than blocking left and right. Exactly. Yeah, there's just ways of thinking. Right. It's just completely different. So Avita is part of this company called Puppy Love, which I really love. That's why I agreed to do this other project with them that's coming up soon.
Because doggies.
Yes, framing vertically. And they did this project called Elon, which is if they could win the most beautiful vertical ever made, they probably would. Directed by my friend Cynthia. Wait, she's not on. Okay, directed by my friend who's not to be named because we're both DGA. I don't remember what her twin's name is.
Yeah.
But the DP on it was brilliant and made this beautiful DP'd vertical. But it's another example of if you were to frame something specifically for vertical, it can be extremely.
It could look really nice. Yeah.
Exactly.
That is, yeah, so, I like that.
Yeah, and it's the same thing. If people are willing to write for the medium of it being episodic, for it can be cinematic for it. It doesn't have to be this cheesy, soapy vibe. Like I'm developing stuff, writing things that fits this like fun episodic thing that could be quote unquote very cinematic, but you have to take a chance on it. I don't know. I find it very exciting and interesting, but you have to look at it that way.
Yeah.
But that's how every new technology, every new trend of art works. If you think of it from color to speakies to everything, there's always this initial part of, oh, we hate it. It's so grotesque and nobody's gonna want it. This is not art. And then like people go and they try it, they start experimenting with it, and then the audience loves it because it's something new. And then studios see it, they're like, oh shit, like people want this, we want it.
Yeah.
And then it becomes cinema.
Right.
It's always like that.
Yeah.
We're seeing that right now.
Yeah.
Kind of. Yeah. We're literally seeing that right now.
Yeah. Also, it's like everybody really just wants to follow the money as well. And if there is money to be made from that, that's phenomenal. So it just gives, I guess, us the opportunity to think a little bit more outside the box and see what can actually work in that medium. Yeah, no, I'm not against it. It's just, I don't know where it goes. That's my thing. I just don't know what. I'm not going to get vertical theaters.
Or will we?
That's crazy. Maybe.
Will we? I don't know. I think everything. I had this theory with my friend, where it was like, I feel like we're in a matrix already. I feel like we're just in a
yeah, you think so?
I think we've already lived all these lifetimes, right? And we just keep going over and over in a circle, and it just is going to blow up, and then we just relive it again over and over. That's why sci-fi is always similar, why it predicts everything, because it's already happened.
Yeah.
And it's warning us of all the things that are happening. That's why the Terminator is essentially predicting what's going to happen to us, because AI is going to literally take over and kill all humans.
Oh. There's one thing I want to bring up to you now. Okay, we only have 5 minutes roughly before we got to end it, so we can end it on this. Did you see that Darren Aronofsky is making a full AI film?
Oh, no.
About the Civil War 250 years ago, because this July will be 250 years of the United States of America.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
So Darren Aronofsky made an AI film that is just solely just all AI, but with the exception of SAG-AFTRA voice actors.
Wow.
Okay. That's all I have to say is okay. Listen, there's nothing short of what I feel Darren Aronofsky has made is nothing short of genius for most of his work, in all of his work. AI is one of those things that I feel like is a phenomenal tool. However, as a crutch for creative, cinematography, blocking, set design, set decoration, it feels like AI, because I saw the trailer for it. Y'all can, I wish I can share on but I don't know how to do that. But when you see it, it doesn't feel right. You know what I mean? It just, when you see the trailer, you just go, something feels unsettling. That's cool that there's recognizable actors and they're getting paid for it. It's like, it feels something hollow. Yeah.
Do you remember what the title is? We can leave people with that.
It was like, let me just see. It was
And Avi says, I low key love framing vertically. I do too. I think it's very interesting as well.
Yeah, I think it is. It's called On This Day, 1776.
Ooh.
Yeah.
776.
Yeah,
That's cool.
that was, yeah. So it's going to be 250 years. This July 4th will be to the America's 250th birthday, which, in whatever. We don't need to get into it. Yeah. Anyways, but yeah, I just don't know. I think AI is a phenomenal tool.
It is a phenomenal tool.
It is a phenomenal
I know it's super controversial, but I do think it's a phenomenal tool.
Is it controversial? Because it's like, it's stream, like the possibilities of AI.
People just need to understand it's a tool.
I feel like 80s would love AI to streamline their production schedules and shit. Yeah. That must be a great thing for production.
I love it. It's making my life a lot easier, but that's low key because I'm obsessed with productivity and I'm like doing 5 things all at once.
Right.
Yeah. So it's great. Like I'm able to do things and then do other things on my phone while I'm waiting. I've become like a super machine because of it.
You got so much more work done. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's great. But I understand why it's controversial for people. And people are afraid of it. I understand, but I
just feel like there should be a line drawn where you make a full movie. And I feel like there's an AI film that also got into Sundance too. Am I making that up? AI film Sundance.
I don't know about that.
Okay, maybe not. Maybe I did just make that up, or I saw fake news. That was probably fake news. But fake news, I think.
Oh, you gotta do Avi loves when you. So Avid is. So I keep calling Avi is my nickname for Avid. So he's the other person who loves to do the Trump impression.
Oh, really?
Yeah. There's 2 of you guys.
It's honestly, Christine, you can even do it. You just got to do this and then just be very obtuse with all the words that you say.
You do it. You two do it. Yeah. I already have both of y'all doing it to me.
Yeah, I do. I like doing woke Trump. It's just, I believe all women. I listen to every woman. I do. It's true. I love every woman. You gotta believe them all. It's the only way out.
How do I make
socialism?
Who just like to do this.
Socialism is the only way out. Capitalism's failed. It's true. Capitalism has failed all of us throughout time. It's funny because 250 years ago, we found this country. We're like, what a great country. Then we tore it all down with all the capitalism. Why not work for the workers? Why not a country for the workers? Have we ever thought about that? Have we ever thought about it? All right. We got to bring in a guest.
Yeah.
We got a guest.
Oh my God. We'll just have to invite Avid and both of you guys, the whole podcast.
Just be an Ouroboros of Trump. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
That's what it will be.
Yeah.
That will be highly entertaining for everyone.
Thank you guys so much for being part of this. But you know what time it is. It's the housekeeping time, ladies and gentlemen. Get Reelisms.com. Get your hats, get your teas like this.
Yes, and then you gotta join us for the next thing because we're very excited for our guest that's coming up. That's what we're setting up for.
Yeah.
So in a few, Sam Davis, who is our Academy-nominated short film director. Actually, he's a director, also DP and editor for The Singers this year. His short, The Singers, just came out on Netflix on February 13th. If you haven't seen it yet, he's going to be our guest in just a few minutes once we get him on the podcast. So he's going to be live on Instagram. You want to ask him questions about the process and everything. So come and join us. I'm very excited.
I'm super duper excited. So we will see y'all on the other side. Stay tuned. And we'll see y'all then. Ta-ta for now. Bye-bye.